Hi there everyone, my name is Daniel Burrell. I'm the Green Party candidate for Parkland, Alberta, and today I want to talk about Parkland. So I would say Parkland is a medium-sized riding for Alberta. We have much larger ridings, but geographically Parkland is pretty big. It has a population of about 111,000, so most of the population is right around here in Spruce Grove and Stony Plain. Then we have Drayton Valley further over here, Wabamun, we have Chip Lake. It's a nice area, and I'm excited to visit everywhere here. So what are the issues facing Parkland residents today? I have a little list here of things I've talked about with people, and I've talked to about 600 people now, so this list isn't exhaustive. As I said, we have 111,000 people here, but I'm one man, so forgive me. So representation is a big thing. Mental health and disability supports, which are primarily provincial, which is a problem, but I can talk about that in another video. Tariffs and counter tariffs, which leads into cost of living, and cost of living is the number one. And how am I, as a lowly Green, going to counter cost of living and the crisis we have with cost of living? I'm going to give two answers. One is the broad answer and the other is the Alberta answer. So the broad answer is UBI. We know that UBI, because we know that there have been many studies done about this. People are going to work still. They're going to actually work harder, and they're going to do more, and they're going to produce more, and they're going to be happy, because happy people actually do stuff with the economy. They spend money because they have money. And that's like, it's so nuanced, but it's so simple at the same time. It's like, we could boost our economy so greatly if we had this, but obviously there's so many discussions around it that people, like, we need to educate people about it. But I think that's such a great solution to so many of these issues that we're facing right now, and it's just it's right there. We need to do it. So the second thing, quickly, is capping grocery prices or grocery profits, which has been brought up before and voted down by guess who, and the other party. So that's great. The third thing is we need to diversify our economy. I've talked about this many times, but I've talked to a lot of people at the doors about diversifying into a coalition between oil and gas and green energy, which is a bit of a problem because we have a moratorium on green energy projects right now. But if the UCP was reasonable, they would lift this, and then we could produce wind turbines in our own province with our own oil, with our own workers, creating thousands of jobs, and we can ship them all around the world. We can also have oil and gas pay their fair share and stop subsidizing them because they're billion-dollar companies, and then we can get them to clean up their orphan wells. Thousands of jobs. We have an unemployment rate of like 6.5% or something right now. We need a reasonable government that is going to push these things that will help the everyday Canadian and everyday Albertan, because we have these solutions available to us, and we're looking to oil and gas still. I see the need for oil and gas. I don't like oil and gas, but I see the need for it, and people are being completely unreasonable, thinking that we can't diversify and produce other things in our country. This is what we want, and this is how we are going to help the everyday Canadian. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.